guys, welcome to my channel. Please like, comment and subscribe. Today, I will share about what is financial securities. It's true that bankers also invest money in securities and that some of these are foreign. But here again, the proportion invested abroad is so small that we may be reasonably sure that any money left by used in the hands of our bankers will be employed at home. But in actual practice, those who save do not pair off a large balance at their banks. They keep what is called a current account, consisting of amounts paid in cash or in cheques or other banks or their own bank. And again, this account, the draward is needed for their weekly and monthly payments. Sometimes also is needed. They keep a certain amount on deposit account. That is an account on which they can only draw after giving a week's notice or more. On their deposit account, they receive interest. On their current account, they may in some part of the country receive interest on the average balance kept. But the deposit account is most often kept by people who have to have a reserve of cash quickly available for business purpose. The ordinary private investor, when he has got a balance at his bank big enough to make him feel comfortable about being able to meet all probably outgoings, puts any money that he may have to spare into some security deal in on the stock exchange. And the security and the stock exchange have to be described and examined next. They are very much to the point because it struck them that in international finance has done most of its work. Securities then are the stocks, share and bond which are given to those who put money into companies or into loans issued by government, municipalities and other public bodies. Let us take the government and public bodies first, because the securities issued by them are in some way simpler than those created by companies. When a government wants to borrow, it does so because it needs money. The purpose for which it needs its money is maybe to build a railway or canal, or make a harbor, or carry out a land improvement or irrigation scheme, or the otherwise work some enterprise by which the power of the country to grow and make things may be increased. Enterprise of this kind are usually called reproductive, and in many cases the actual return from them in case more the service to meet the interest on the debt raised to carry them out. To say nothing of the direct benefit to the country in increase in output of wealth. In England, the government has practically no debt that is represented by a reproductive asset. Our government has left the development of the country's resource to private enterprise, and the only assets from which is the derivers of revenue are the post office buildings, the crown lands and some share in the Suez Canal, which were bought for a political purpose. Governments also borrow money because their revenue from tax is less than the sums that they are spending. This happens most often or most markedly when they are carrying on war, on where nations are engaged in competition in armaments, building navies, or raising armies against one another so as to be ready for what it happens. This kinds of debt is called debt weight debt because there is no direct or indirect increase in consequence of in the country's power to produce things that are wanted. This kind of borrowings in general is used on the ground the provision for the national safety is a matter which concerns posterity quickly and much at the present generation, and that is therefore fair to leave posterity to pay part of the bill. Thank you.